Okay, so today we're going to learn how to do a double crochet. We're going to start off with a chain of 10 again. So we're just doing a short width of stitching just to show you how to do it. We've got 10 chains here. I'm now going to chain an extra 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3. And that's because you start your first crochet, your first double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So you've got a bit of room there so the stitching comes up without pulling in on itself. So find the 4th chain from the hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then start the double crochet. So to double crochet, we yarn over first, then we insert the hook into that 4th chain. So let's just find it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one there. Yarn over to pull up a loop through this previous stitch. Yarn over. Now we pull through 2 loops. We yarn over again, and we pull through the last 2 loops. So with a double crochet, you're always pulling through 2 loops. Let's try it again. So we yarn over, insert the hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and again, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 more. Just continue that down to the bottom of the chain. Okay, so now we're ready to do our last stitch into the last chain on the previous row. So yarn over, pull through 2 loops, pull through another 2 loops. As you can see, this stitch is quite deep, quite long. So to move on to the next row and give ourselves enough space, we're going to chain 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. Unlike the single crochet, we work our first stitch into the 2nd chain. So you can see if I pull this tight, normally in the single crochet you'd work into that hoop, but instead we skip that and we work into this chain now. So we yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 more loops. Remember, when you're going through this gap, you want to make sure that you've always just picked up 2 strands of wool, like so. You don't want to go any further down than that, because I'll show you, you're basically working into that gap there. So yarn over, insert a hook, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Continue to work your way down the row. Right, now when you get to the end and you're doing your last double crochet into the previous stitch on the row before, you can see this is your previous stitch here, and that's your chain 3. You want to work your last double crochet of this row into your last chain from the previous row. So you might have to wiggle it around a bit to see, but there's that chain, that V shape of the loops. You want to insert your hook in there, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then we chain 1, 2, 3, turn your work, and again we work back, ignoring that first loop and working in the 2nd. Okay, we'll do this next one nice and slow. And that's the double crochet stitch. Just continue on, 3 chains up, and working back across.